Hey guys, welcome back to Flutter Tutorial for Beginners. This is the part 4 of the series, and in this part we are going to learn about Scaffold, Appbar and Floating Action Button. What is Scaffold? Scaffold is a widget which gives you a basic layout for your material app. In the previous video we discussed about widget tree structure of the app. So at the root we had a scaffold which had three children, Appbar, this body and this floating action button. So basically that was the layout of the UI which you see on the screen. That was not the complete widget tree for the app. That was just for the layout. So for the actual app, the real root will be this material app and it will have that scaffold as a child. So that scaffold was originally this my home page, which I have deleted because I've decided that I will rewrite the code for this whole app once again. So you can follow along with me and have a better understanding of how the Flutter code works. So as you can see in this main function, if you remember my Dart video in which we have discussed about basic of the Dart, this main function is the entry point for your code and it has this run app function which takes this widget as an argument, and this widget is your main app function or main widget. So it has this material app and that material app is going to contain our scaffold child. Now let us create that my home page. So for creating that my home page, that will be a class my home page and it will extend a stateless widget. Don't worry, we will discuss about this stateless widget in the later video. For now you just have to focus on this my home page and what the scaffold is going to do. Now you will see that even though we have created this my home page, the dart I mean Visual Studio is not very happy with having the title as parameter, and we don't need to pass this title parameter. So let us just get rid of that. And now let us just override. And in override, we are going to basically override this build function in which we are going to pass build context. Let us just name this variable context. And now let us return widget. Now let us just try not to return a scaffold. Let us return the center, which will have a child text, and let the text have this hello text. Let us close this sentence and let us run the app. And you will see that this we have a text hello in the center, but it really doesn't look like a app. I don't know what it is. Well, we can say that this is a disaster. So now let us fix that disaster. And now we will appreciate why scaffold is important. Scaffold, now let us return the scaffold, okay? The scaffold can have many parameters such as Appbar, body, and floating action button, which we have seen in the previous video. It can also have other this parameters which we can actually see when we hover over the scaffold, and the Visual Studio will let you see all the available option. And if you are interested in learning more about this option, you can go to the documentation site and see the functions what they do, and also we can see what is the type of the variable they are written. So you can also learn about them on your own by just playing around with them and having an experiment. So now let us focus on the making the app. So for now we will see what does the body do. Let us say in body, now we will return that center which had the child text will have hello. And now let us reload, and you will see that we have a solid white background and this hello text in the center. Though this font is very small, in later video we will learn how to change the font of the text. For now let us just be happy with this font. Now let us see one more parameter, that is background color. Wait, why? Okay, sorry, I did not mean to write that inside center. Yeah, inside scaffold, write background color and colors. Basically, this colors is the class which contains all the color for your Flutter app. So now let us say what function will be it. It will look. Let us say I have no idea. Let us try this yellow accent. I know this is going to look ugly. Yeah, fair enough. Now let us see Appbar. In Appbar, we will have an Appbar. Appbar will have background color. Let us have a background color. Again, colors. Dot. What color should we give? Let us say green. Not green. And have a title, which is a widget text. Text will have welcome. Yeah, not the greatest, but I guess we can work with it. Yeah, still not better, but anyways, let's just move on. And now let us see about this floating action button. This floating action button, again, we will just return this floating action button. So you will see this yellow underline under this floating action button. We can make it go away by having this on press. So basically, you interact with buttons, right? So you press on the button and it will do something. So for now, let us just have a empty button. We will implement it later. So let us put a comment to do. And now child will return icon. Icon will have an icon. Again, from a class of icons, we will have add. And let us run the app. And you will see this. We have this floating action button, which does not do anything right now. So let us move on. Let us just change the background color. Colors dot, I don't know, green accent, obviously. Green accent. And let us run. Yeah, it does not look nice. Let us have this yellow accent as white only, please. I can't bear to watch it. Yeah, it looks much better, but not the best. But anyways, this video was not about creating the best looking UI. It was about giving you an overview or an idea how the scaffold widget works and what are the parameters. And now I will encourage you guys to go to the documentation site and see what all the parameters it takes and experiment around with them and try to just create a pseudo UI. So this is it for this video. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit that like button. And if you're new here, then consider subscribing. I will see you in my next video. Until next time, goodbye.